construction work on 4 units that are attached to the town clock. It's been 2 years since those units have been empty. We'll see what happens with them. I'm not sure what they're going to be doing. So apparently what they're doing is removing the siding to expose the heritage features. This might prove interesting. Now I'm hoping they're doing a little more than just a public exercise here with public relations and really finally getting to work on making these 4 units and the clock tower into something. I know there's a big dilemma about it. They've applied for the 7 stories and some are asking for the 3 stories because that was in the official plan. We'll see what happens, but in the meantime, let's see what historic secrets lie beneath the facade of the building. I'm Tom Pearson. I'm running for Ward 5 Councillor in Newmarket. Vote for me and I'll make sure businesses aren't shut down and left boarded up for several years at a time in the future. This is the original underneath bricking at 188 Main Street South. Part of the clock tower property. And this is part of their unveil. They unveiled the original walls to see what condition they were in, and now they've done a scan and a test. And the property starts at the old village house, and as you can see, some of the brickwork there will need to be replaced. That's all contained within their plan. In fact, as I understand it, their plan includes the bricks that are falling apart to be replaced with new bricking, but the bricks that can be saved are going to be replaced with the original bricking. And looking into the historical architect involved, I can't question his credentials, that's for sure. Some of the issue involved with the clock tower project has been the issue of parking. Under their plan, the library will retain their existing parking. Now, from my understanding, the library location, the parking spots they will not lose any. They will continue to have those same parking spots that they always had. However, there is a row of parking that is actually owned by the developers that they will donate, as I understand it, as part of the deal. So that will be given over to the town. So those additional spots will be created and in turn given over to the town. In addition to that, what they're asking though is they want to go underneath the existing parking lot and put parking underneath, so it's an underground parking. Now they've done their tests there were some concerns about what's below the ground here, and I think that is the most up-to-date information I can give you here today. I've actually got samples from 45 feet down that the developer's representative brought to show me. The forest group representative also assured me that traffic check on the traffic concerns that have been done. Cars and trucks would be lined up out on the street, especially during construction, and so that would cause a backup onto the right up on the main street, if you will. But what they've done is they've created it so that there'll be 6 or 7 vehicles that are able to get in on the property to an entrance door off of the roadway. So that should reduce any traffic concerns for construction when construction's going on in that area. That concern was actually something that was brought up at the public meeting that the public was concerned about. I think it's a good step that they're considering that into their whole plan. It does seem to show a willingness to want to make this work. Be on the good side of everybody while they're doing it. At the end of the day, a building has to be built. It's $50 million. It's a big investment, and it's an investment for the town as well. Take it all in, absorb it, and come up with what I think is the best plan for Main Street's clock tower property. I'm Tom Pearson. We can drag this on forever, or we can make an informed executive decision on what to do with the clock tower property and move on. Let's get back to doing the business of doing business on Main Street. I'm Tom Pearson. I really do care. begin to see that the shutters are starting to fall apart, as well as the roofing tiles. And eventually what happens is nature begins to creep in and get inside the units and cause it to be in such a state that, as you can see inside, there's absolutely no effort to turn this into a livable home. I'm Tom Pearson. Vote for me for Ward 5 Newmarket, and I'll make sure our neighborhoods don't start to become ghost zones. And now this is what's happening all over. And if you get Tom Pearson in for Ward 5, I'm going to make sure that we reopen the Planning Act and the Heritage Act, including the Heritage Bylaws, so that property owners are not allowed to actually use the laws that we created to preserve heritage to destroy it.